I met Sherry as a result of her teaching some training classes for the city of Tallahassee. The first class she did was the Myers-Briggs assessment, and I took the assessment. I'd taken it before, but this assessment gave me some more in-depth insight on me. And it's so interesting to look at yourself from someone else's eyes. Looked at that, made some adjustments with how I deal with folks, especially with my communication style. Put that down, and you tend to slide back to who you are if you don't practice it all the time. Sherry came back again and did another training for us, and this was the Leadership Paradox class. In this class, she had charts and graphs and some detailed information about me. Some stuff was great, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's me, right on. And some stuff said, ugh, kind of makes you cringe a little bit, because when you're taking a look at yourself, you don't always like what you see when it's there. And some stuff I even challenged Sherry on. I said, Sherry, this is not me. And she said, don't believe me, ask somebody who really knows you. And so I called my daughter, and I said, this thing says that I'm really blunt when I'm speaking. What do you think about that? And she said, well, Mom, I said, bottom line me, tell me what you think. And she said, did you just hear what you just said? I said, what? And she said, you said bottom line me. What's wrong with that? She said, that's being blunt. You don't allow people the opportunity to express themselves like they want to. You want to get to the heart of the matter. And I said, okay. And so the realization for me is that everyone doesn't communicate in that manner. Some folks even find it insulting. They were hurt by it. They felt as if I was cutting them off or devaluing them, and that wasn't my intent. My style is to let me find out what the issue is, and then I work my way backwards. And because of that, when I looked at that instrument again and saw what it had to say about me, I really started to take some notes about how I can adjust my style to make sure that I'm getting across to everybody, because what I do is communicate. That's basically my job. And if I'm not doing that effectively, I just couldn't imagine how many opportunities I was missing because of how I put something. And for me, that was an eye-opener. And once I saw that, I took it to heart and have been working on that ever since. And Sherry is just wonderful in that she's so easy to talk to. She says things to you in such a way that lets you know that I have no judgment about you or what you're doing or how you are. My only goal here is to bring out the best that you have to offer. She didn't say to me that how I am is wrong. She said, these are some tweaks that you can make in order to be even better than what you are. One of the things that I got from the assessment that Sherry did was an insight on the other people in the office. And it gave me tips on how to communicate with them more effectively, how to motivate them, what may be a turnoff for them, how to lead them, basically. And I know that's had a big impact on me, because there is one employee in the office who tends to get very offensive, or defensive, I should say, when I'm speaking to her. And I realized that that was coming from a lack of self-esteem on her part. And when I worked to address my style to make sure that I'm not saying something in a way that she may take it as Angela belittling her, then I saw a difference in how she responded to me. And so I know that that's had an effect on the teamwork that we see in the office. I'm able to actually communicate with each of the employees more effectively now, and because of that, we're getting work done faster, smarter. There's less conflict in the office, and I'm going to attribute that to making the adjustments in my style based on the assessment Sherry was kind enough to do for us, and then sit down and she actually sat down with me and went over the instrument to tell me what it means, how to apply it, how to check it, how to make adjustments in my style. So I am giving that some credit for my promotion.